train rolled south, but I walked alone, with a worn-out rifle and a heart of stone. The chimney still stood where my house had been, only ashes knew where my life had lived. The wind spoke low through the broken pines, like it still remembered those desperate nights. Every mile home stole another prayer, leaving only silence hanging in the air. Now the fields grow over forgotten names, rust hides every badge of blame. The church still calls, but fewer come. Too many fathers never made it home. No one asked which side was right, only who survived the night. The war is gone, the scars remain. Some ghosts never leave the rain. Oh, Miss Carter swept a shattered porch, keeping supper warm for a son long lost. The blacksmith's hand still shook at dawn, hammering horseshoes for men moved on. The sheriff traded medals for a star, trying to keep peace with too many scars. Every stranger watched the others draw. Trust had died without a law. Even Sunday hymns sounded thin, like heaven feared to answer them. A man can bury, steal away, but not the price his soul must pay. Morning light can find the land, it can wash blood from trembling hands. Now the fields grow over forgotten names, rust hides every badge of blame. The church still calls, but fewer come. Too many fathers never made it home. No one asked which side was right, only who survived the night. The war is gone, the scars remain. Some ghosts never leave the rain. Climbed the hill where the oak tree stood, carrying all I thought I could. I laid my rifle beneath its roots, beside a pair of weathered boots. A little boy asked, "Will it end?" I looked away before I answered him. "Son, the guns are finally still. It's angry hearts that always kill." He nodded once, then walked away, older than his years that day. So if tomorrow grants me grace, I'll build instead of taking. Raise these walls with honest hands, from all the wreckage breaking. If mercy's slow, I'll wait my turn. No road is free of sorrow. A man who lives beyond the war must choose his own tomorrow. Now the fields grow over forgotten names, seasons turn but nothing's changed. The bell still rings above the town for every soul still weighted down. Children run where trenches lay, never knowing yesterday. Maybe that's the truest win, not forgetting where we've been. I'll leave my anger in the clay and let the dawn decide the day. The crows flew west beyond the ridge. Smoke was gone from every hill. I turned my back upon the past and kept on walking still. coat where mama hung it high, brushed the dust with an unsteady sigh. The cloth still carried powder and smoke, like it never knew the war was broke. Every button caught another ghost, every stitch remembered what I lost. Looking back from cracked old glass, I couldn't tell which man had passed. The coat still fits across my chest, but I don't belong inside it yet. It wears the shape of yesterday, while I keep fading day by day. Some things man, some never will. The world's moved on, but I stand still. You can hang a rifle on the wall, you can't outrun its echoing call. That afternoon, heads turned quiet beneath the June. A little girl hid behind her dad, like she'd seen the devil dressed in rags. Old men tipped their hats with care, speaking words too thin for prayer. The barber asked if I'd found peace. I only asked him for the keys to the room I'd left behind before the war rewrote my mind. The mirror never tells a lie, it sees the man I still deny. No thread can hide the truth beneath, a wounded heart still learns to breathe. The coat still fits across my chest, but I don't belong inside it yet. It wears the shape of yesterday, while I keep fading day by day. Some things man, some never will. The world's moved on, but I stand still. You can hang a rifle on the wall, you can't outrun its echoing call. At sunset by the stable fence, I folded every ounce of regret, set that coat upon the rail, and watched the evening lift the veil. The breeze rolled through the empty sleeves, like someone finally choosing peace. I walked away in only skin, no medals left to carry in. The road ahead was hard enough without that borrowed second life. Maybe scars are meant to stay, not as chains but signposts on the way. Maybe grace walks slow as rain, finding broken souls through quiet pain. If tomorrow calls my name, I won't answer just the same. I'll wear the man these years have made, not the shadow or betrayed. The coat still hangs where I left it there, holding all the weight I cannot bear. The cloth remembers every mile, every wound and every trial. But flesh can heal where fabric can't, roots can grow through fallen branches. I'll meet the dawn with empty hands, and build a life that finally stands. The coat still fits, but I don't need it anymore. Morning settled on the fields, the wind closed yesterday's door. I kept walking toward the light, lighter than the day before. Still stitched inside my coat, the postman's bag had long run dry. Still I searched each passing night. Some words drown before they're read, some hearts break long before the dead. The wind kept turning every page, but never spoke her name. Still they built the man I am. Miss Eleanor kept the post office keys, though hardly anyone believed. She led me to a weathered crate marked with dust instead of dates. Bundles tied with faded twine, names forgotten by the times. Beneath them all I found my own, written in the hand I'd known. Ink had bled from years of rain, but love survived where words had changed. Against my chest, like it could give the weary rest. The tears she cried had stained the seams before they ever reached me. Maybe every promise found the fire, maybe every prayer climbed higher, maybe every line was carried west where the lonely souls can rest. I still hear her calling till they built the man I am. Spring beyond the hill, the dog that waited by the mill, Mama's roses blooming red, the preacher bowing down his head. Her final page was short and plain, I'll keep believing just the same. If you come home and I'm not here, don't let your heart disappear. I folded every page with care, like she was breathing in the air. stubborn will. Maybe heaven saved each fragile line until the day that they were mine. Though every season passed me by, her faithful words refused to die. Now I carry more than grief, I carry proof that love believed. No distance stole what we began, though time ignored his patient plan. Some letters never reached these hands, yet they still brought me home again. I placed them underneath the oak where morning warmed the ground. The wind turned one last fragile page, then settled without a sound. Sunset I could see the ridge where our little cabin used to live. Stone by stone the chimney stood, guarding all that once was good. The gate still leaned against the fence, like it was waiting ever since. Every step I took that day met the ash where home had lain. The fire took these walls away long before my hair turned gray. Left the windows to the sky where only smoke remembered why. You can rebuild boards and beams, you can rebuild forgotten dreams. Every ember knows my name, nothing here will burn the same. Reached with empty limbs, no apples hanging from the limbs. The well was choked with broken stone, the bucket's rope had long since gone. Mama's quilt was nowhere found, just dying nails upon the ground. A horseshoe blackened by the flames, still hanging where we carved our names. Even the porch swing's rusted chain swayed without the wind again. A house is more than wood and pine, it's every borrowed piece of time. The flames were gone before I came, but loss was waiting just the same. The fire took these walls away long before my hair turned gray. Left the windows to the sky where only smoke remembered why. You can rebuild boards and beams, you can't rebuild forgotten dreams. Every ember knows my name, nothing here will burn the same. Fresh cedar through the dawn, dragged each timber one by one. An old man crossed the dusty lane without a word. He did the same. Then came a widow with some nails, two brothers leading borrowed mules. By evening there were 6 of us, lifting hope from dirt and dust. No one spoke of who we'd been, only what we still could build. Wars may leave the earth in black, but hands can call the seasons back. Mercy grows in callous palms, not in medals or in songs. Brick by brick and prayer by prayer, life returned because we cared. Sometimes grace wears working clothes and never lets the whole town know. The fire took the life we knew, but it couldn't steal the morning dew. Children's laughter filled the air where silence once had settled there. The chimney watched another spring, bluebirds learned again to sing. I still carry yesterday, but it no longer leads the way. A home is never just a place, it's every heart that stays. And though the ashes stain my boots, hope has finally taken root. The hammer echoed through the hills as daylight kissed the pines. I closed the gate behind my past and left the smoke behind. She stood beside the auction rail, black dress dancing in the pale morning wind across the square. Never moved the grief she wore. One last bid, one final call. My old man answered to them all. She paid in coins with steady hands, then took the reins without a glance. I took my hat but spoke no word. Some silence says a better heard. A life can change with just one rope, passing from one hand to hope. She never asked where I had been or which side I had marched within. She only saw a tired old man trying to outrun what war began. The horse I raised from coat to rein would carry someone else's pain. Some debts are settled without gold, just letting go of what you hold. The townsfolk whispered as she rode past the church and weathered road. Said her husband never came home before they carved his name. She stopped beside the general store, bought enough to last a storm. Flowers saw the lanterns glow, seeds for fields she meant to sow. That faithful horse pulled every load. like he somehow already knew. Watching them disappear from sight felt less like lost than doing right. Some things leave to make a way for someone else's better day. She never asked where I had been or which side I had marched within. She only saw a tired old man trying to outrun what war began. The horse I raised from cold to rain would carry someone else's pain. Some debts are settled without gold, just letting go of what you hold. A year rolled by with springtime rain. I crossed that little town again. There he stood beneath the sun, harnessed to her wagon tongue. Children laughed around his feet, chasing dust along the street. For the first time since the guns, I smiled before the day was done. Somewhere in his gentle stride, a piece of me survived. Not every ending wears a grave. Not every hero needs a name. Sometimes healing looks this small, one kind choice that changes all. What we lose is not always gone. It keeps another spirit strong. Mercy doesn't shout aloud, it walks with humble sound. She never asked me for my past, she only helped tomorrow last. That faithful horse found fields to roam, pulling hope instead of bones. The weight he carried wasn't war, it was children's seed and harvest stores. Looking back, I understand. Peace begins with open hands. Some roads end where others start, and leave a lighter heart. The finest thing I ever owned was knowing when to let it go. The trail bent west beyond the hill, hoofbeats faded with the breeze. I turned toward another dawn, finally walking free. still bore the scars from bullets buried in the bars. An old man swept the splintered floor like nothing happened there before. The dust still knew each fallen name, though every sign had slowly changed. The warrior sound, but sorrow lingered all around. Mercy don't arrive with drums or flags beneath the setting sun. It walks the roads with empty hands across forgotten, broken lands. It never asks what side you chose or counts the blood beneath your clothes. It waits beside the hardest mile until forgiveness learns to rise. A preacher mended shattered pews beside a man he once accused. Neither spoke of days gone by, only passed the nails in time. The blacksmith forged a plow from steel that once had marched across the fields. A faded captain tipped his hat to the farmer he'd once fought at. No speeches echoed through the square, only quiet labor filled the air. The town was stitched one board at once by weathered hands instead of guns. The deepest wounds refused command, they healed beneath another hand. Not through vengeance, not through pride, but choosing not to let hate survive. Mercy don't arrive with drums or flags beneath the setting sun. It walks the roads with empty hands across forgotten, broken lands. It never asks what side you chose or counts the blood beneath your clothes. It waits beside the hardest mile until forgiveness learns to rise. I crossed the bridge before first light, carrying burdens through the night. The man I feared was standing there, his beard now silver, eyes worn bare. He reached his hand before I could, neither one said what we should. We shared the silence, shared the dawn, then each kept quietly moving on. Some battles end without a shot, the bravest ones are never fought. Let history carve its names in stone, the living still must journey home. No grave has ever raised the dead by feeding all the words unsaid. If grace can grow from broken ground, then hope is never truly drowned. The strongest souls I've ever known were those who chose to lay hate down. Mercy never wears a crown, it walks where broken men are found. It builds with blistered, calloused hands across forgotten, wounded lands. No bugle sang the day it came, no monument recalled its name. Yet every child who laughed again was proof that kindness sometimes wins. The road ahead was long and steep, but peace was ours to keep. And I left that bridge believing some hearts can still be freed. Morning settled on the hills, river carried yesterday, I turned my horse toward open sky and let the silence lead the way. My brother's boots stood by the door, right where he left them years before. Mine were worn from another trail, both were stained by the same red clay. Mama never chose a side, she only prayed we'd both survive. Every candle that she'd burn waited for the sun's return. The river never asked our names or cared who carried all the blame. It washed the blood from every hand, the same dark water across the land. A mother's tears all fall alike, no matter whose side lost the fight. The colors faded with the years, but grief stayed crystal clear. He rode beneath a different flag, I rode beneath another's wrath. The papers called us enemies before we'd learned what war could be. I still recall that fishing hole where we skipped stones till sunset glowed. We carved our names into an oak and swore no storm could split us both. Then history came dressed in pride and pulled our family to both sides. The loudest men stayed far away, while brothers paid what words would say. The guns obeyed another's call, but sorrow answered one and all. The river never asked our names or cared who carried all the blame. It washed the blood from every hand, the same dark water across the land. A mother's tears all fall alike, no matter whose side lost the fight. The colors faded with the years, but grief stayed crystal clear. Beside the slow and quiet stream, his hat was hanging on a cross, built from branches weathered soft. The preacher said he died alone, with my old picture in his coat, folded small against his heart, untouched though everything fell apart. I knelt until the daylight dimmed and spoke the words I owe to him. If heaven keeps a table set, I pray we share the same one yet. No uniforms beyond those gates, no generals left to seal our fate. Just two young boys with fishing lines, laughing through another summertime, where no one teaches hate by wars are ended by a pen. The deepest ones live on within. Brother, when my trail is through, save a place beside you. The water carried oak leaves south. The evening settled soft and slow. I took my hat into the stream and finally let you go. Faded banner caught the breeze from a dead oak by the creek. No one stopped to raise it high. No one cared to ask it why. Time wears every color thin. Rain forgets where walls have been. Every thread begins to fray, just like yesterday. Every flag turns into dust. Every empire yields to rust. Every promise carved in stone finds the earth and stands alone. The wind don't carry victory. It only tells what used to be. When the last voice fades away, only truth is left to stay. The courthouse clock still kept its time, though half the town it left behind. Empty storefronts lined the square. Hope was harder found than bread. A drifter warm beside the fire, trading songs for one more night. He'd fought beneath another sky. Now he couldn't say just why. The young men listened without a word, learning more than they'd ever heard. Pride can build 1,000 walls. Love's the only thing that lasts. The loudest stories disappear when no one's left to hear. Every flag turns into dust. Every empire yields to rust. Every promise carved in stone first light where crosses face the morning sky. No names carved into the wood, only silence where they stood. I placed my head upon the ground and listened to the only sound. Meadowlarks above the hill, singing like the world stood still. For a moment, all was one beneath the same forgiving sun. Let history argue who was right. The dead no longer choose a side. The earth receives us all the same, without a medal, rank, or name. If I leave one thing behind, let it be a quieter life, where children learn the farmer's song before they ever march along. Every flag turns into dust, every kingdom breaks our trust, every road returns to clay. No matter where our footsteps stray, the fields remember every tear. Long after drums disappear, may the hands that follow mine build with hope instead of pride. When tomorrow writes its page, leave no sons to die for rage. Let the only banners fly be harvest reaching toward the sky. The breeze untied that weathered cloth and carried it beyond the hill. I watched it vanish with the dawn, while everything grew still. Its swing, just weeds where soldiers used to sing. Wooden crosses faced the sky, none could tell me who or why. No bugles called the break of day, only crows above the clay. Every stone the weather claimed, till no one knew a single name. No ranks beneath this restless ground, no drums to drown the silence out. The earth don't care who wore the gray or marched beneath the blue that day. Every soul is laid the same, without a title, flag, or name. Only heaven knows the cost of every man, the living lost. An old grave digger walked the roads with calloused hands and tattered clothes. He tipped his hat at every grave, like each one still deserved their place. He said, I buried friend and foe by lantern light through rain and snow. When death comes riding through this land, it never asked whose side you stand. Then he handed me a rusted spade, helped me finish what but time delayed. We worked until the daylight fell, without a story left to tell. Some burdens never need a voice, only will and hands and quiet choice. No ranks beneath this restless ground, no drums to drown the silence out. The earth don't care who wore the gray or marched beneath the blue that day. Every soul is laid the same, without a title, flag, or name. Only heaven knows the cost of every man, the living lost. I carved one board, not for glory, not for war. Just these words beneath the pine: someone loved this life one time. The old man smiled but said no more. He'd seen too many seasons' wars. As evening settled through the trees, the wind replied with quiet peace. I closed the gate behind my back and left no footprints looking back. If memory fades like weathered stone, then kindness keeps the dead alive. Not by statues standing tall, but by answering mercy's call. Someday I'll rest beneath this sky, without a witness passing by. I only hope one stranger knows every life deserved a rose. No ranks beneath this restless ground, no kings or captains gathered around. The years erase what pride once claimed, till every heart is called the same. The grass grows tall where hatred slept, the rain still falls where mothers wept. If history forgets us all, let compassion break the fall. For every cross without a name carries someone's love the same. And every soul that time concealed still belongs to heaven's fields. The lantern dimmed against the night, the gate closed soft behind. The only order left to keep was leaving hate behind. Closed his weathered book. No one spoke, no one looked. Shovels leaned against the pine, waiting for their final time. Morning settled cold and slow across the fields we'd come to know. The wind held back as if to hear what we'd carried all these years. We buried more than flesh that day. We laid our vengeance in the grave. mercy claims the ground. An old Confederate bowed his head beside a blue coat's weathered friend. Neither reached for yesterday, both had simply come to pray. The blacksmith laid a broken sword, the widow brought her husband's watch. A young boy placed a wooden toy for the father he'd never know. One by one the offerings fell, like stories no one had to tell. No bugles called the setting sun, no speeches praised what we'd become. Only quiet hearts remained, learning how to live again. We buried more than flesh that day. We laid our vengeance in the grave, left the anger, left the blame, covered every bitter name. The earth received what we could not, all the battles still unfought. Some wars end without a sound, when mercy claims the ground. Kept inside for years of prayer, rolled it slowly through my hand, then let it sink beneath the sand. I watched the children chase the breeze, laughing underneath the trees. They knew nothing of the cries that once had darkened these same skies. Maybe that was grace enough, a future untouched by us. Don't carve my name in marble stone, let wildflowers mark my bones. Tell no tales of victories won, only that I chose to run from hatred's long and hungry chain, from living every day in pain. If my story still survives, let it teach how mercy fights. We buried more than yesterday, we buried fear beside the grave, laid the rifles out of sight, turned our faces toward the light. The seasons healed what time allowed, grass now covers sacred ground. Children sing where cannons roar, hope walks through an open door. If tomorrow speaks my name, may it know a different man, not the one who rode to war, but the one who came back home. The shovels rested by the fence, the bell rang one last time. We walked away with empty hands and left the war